I just don't know. I just can't tell anymore what's going to happen between me and Belinda.
Clark.
What? I'm talking to you? Are you eavesdropping on my line again?
What?
I'm trying to have a private conversation on the landline phone with Clark.
Well, I was just trying to call Guillermo del Toro.
Well, when you pick up the phone and you hear someone's talking, why listen and not say anything?
Well, because I like to hear the sound of your voice.
Yeah,
Until I heard what you said.
Really? Is that why you're trying
Should
to
I
keep
hang up
me...
the phone?
No, Clark, stay on and listen to this, because this bitch is trying to keep me locked in my house. Bullshit!
I'm not trying to keep you locked in the house. No,
yes, you are!
No.
You have a padlock on the inside of my room. I'm shocked I'm allowed to have the telephone.
And from 2 to 6, the padlock goes down.
4 hours a day.
What more do you need?
I'm a human!
You're 90.
Well, how old are you?
70 or something.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a little bit younger.
Why do we sound
I
the
feel
same?
like I've aged worse than you. I've aged worse.
So I've lived a better life than you, so I know how I should live.
All I know is you're a fucking whore for calling this guy again.
He's the father of my children.
Sort of.
Well,
I mean...
adopted.
Yeah, and Belinda, it's nothing romantic. I really want to go to the Azooies, and, Beverly was the only one nominated that
You have no reason to go, Belinda. Clark can go.
Tristan is taking Hagerty, and Sister Marble is taking Jeremy, and Beverly's the only other person who got nominated. Well, Big Red, but Big Red's taking Samantha.
Clark has no sway with him.
So if I don't get to go with Beverly, I don't get to go. And I'm supposed to give a shit because this is my woman. I want to go and be next to her when she wins the award, and so I can hold her hand and smack her ass on the way up on the stage.
Clark, you have to help me, please.
I want to hold her hand, and I want to kiss her.
Clark, please come break me out of here, please.
If I did, would I get your ticket to go with you?
Yeah, of course you would. Come get me out. I'm going to die in here. I won't even get to go.
I can't hear when you guys are whispering like that.
Oh, we found a way to do it.
Include me!
Please come now. She falls asleep every morning.
What?
Between 9 and 11 while the Price is Right is on.
What?
What, Belinda?
What?
We're gonna get off now.
I really did, Beverly, I didn't hear. Oh, she's gone. Tristan.
Yeah, what?
What suit do you think I should wear? Beverly said I could have her ticket if I go and rescue her from Belinda.
Oh, that's nice. You think it's gonna be hard rescuing her?
No.
Okay, well,
Just go in and break her hip.
A nice olive drab suit.
Olive?
Olive drab.
What's that?
It's like military.
Oh.
Like you're gonna match like what's outside. Not camouflage necessarily.
For me?
For
Militaristic?
you.
Okay.
I think you look really good.
And what are you wearing?
An assault vest.
Oh. Just in case you get killed?
You never know with today's climate. The world could end at any minute.
You're right.
So I think you need to look like you're at least in the military, and I'm going to look like I am actively in the military. And in fact, I have signed up for the reserves. And I'm wearing my Norma Desmond costume. How do I look? You look beautiful. I got my little head wrap. You look beautiful. Sing me one of the songs.
With one look, I can break.
Check this out, Clark. He's amazing.
Heart. With one look, I play every
You never know he wasn't the original Noah Desmond. He is my greatest work yet.
And this is why you can't have my ticket, Clark, because we're promoting Sunset Boulevard.
Well, he knows that.
Well, I mean...
He's been staying with us for how fucking long? He's been hearing it every day.
I know, but, you know...
You hear us fucking?
I do. Do you hear me jerking?
Yeah, we are pretty loud.
Wow, you guys are having it?
Sometimes we'll hear you jerking. It really kind of gets us in the mood, and we'll do it.
Nice. Same way with you guys. If I hear you, I start jerking.
I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't really like that either, Clark. Kind of turns me off to know that, like, you're getting
Are you
pleasure
turning
out of
off
us.
my man over here, Clark?
I don't like that you're getting pleasure out of us. Like, we're more than just sex gremlins. I'm like a singer, he's an actor, he's a director, I'm an actor.
And I'm a podcast host.
Well, to be fair, he did give us all of the rights we do have today. That did get taken away, but he did really fight for us for a long time.
Thank you. Thank you, Tristan.
He did fight for us for a long time. So I appreciate all the rights, even though we don't have them now. You can listen to us have sex and jerk off.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa. Jeremy, I don't like that outfit you're planning to wear. You know, I could be winning. I'm up for 2 awards.
Okay.
I'm up for 2 awards. That's 2 times the camera's gonna pan on me.
Okay, what's wrong with my jeans and t-shirt?
I don't want you wearing a
I wear it
Superman
every day.
t-shirt.
I wear it every day.
But you're not Superman tonight.
I know I'm not. See, what do you want me to wear? The Spider-Man? Really?
No, could you please wear the one that's got a tuxedo printed on it?
The tuxedo shirt?
The tuxedo t-shirt? Yeah.
I ain't seen that in a while. I think it got lost in the washer and dryer mess we got.
Baby, did you find it down in the laundry chute? What? Did you find it? Okay, is that a yes? Yeah. Okay, Brandon, you're gonna wear the tuxedo suit, baby.
Oh my God, I'm
David.
gonna wear my fucking tuxedo. A fucking tuxedo shirt's hard to put on.
I know it's a little.
I know it's hard to put. Whatever.
I don't like your attitude.
Why don't I win awards?
Well, you weren't nominated.
Well, exactly. Why don't I ever
I think the voters I think the Academy just didn't even put you up for it because we're too similar.
Maybe you're right.
You're kind of derivative.
I did come into existence because of you.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs a little bit of a nice little popsicle delivery boy.
Yeah.
You deliver me a popsicle?
You want a popsicle?
I need that popsicle.
What popsicle you talking about? Real popsicle or my popsicle?
Your rock hard, cold cherry pop penis.
I think you've been ovulating, Marvel.
Whoa, well,
You've been horny as hell.
Well, I mean, if you want it, you get it. You get it, you want it.
I know that's right. You get it, you want it, you get it. So give me that puss.
Whoa.
I don't like this outfit.
You look handsome.
I don't even know why I let you style me, bitch.
You look handsome.
Just because my girlfriend's probably gonna be asleep doesn't mean you just should assume you get to come with me. You're my +2. If she's asleep, you get to come.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. We haven't seen her in years. You don't have a girlfriend.
She's asleep. You wanna come with me?
Yes, I do.
She's right in here. Samantha, honey.
Big Red, she's dead. Oh my God. Her corpse is rotting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. She hasn't been sleeping any of this time.
What do you mean?
She's dead. Do you see her face? Watch when I touch her face. It's pulling off.
Stop pulling on her. She's coming apart like jackfruit.
Horrible.
Oh
You're
my
horrible.
God. Everybody told me she was narcoleptic.
She was narcoleptic, but at some point she must have passed away. Nobody checked to see if she was actually sleeping.
I had genuinely no idea.
We're gonna have to report this to somebody.
No. I've been fucking her. I mean, I still...
Big Red, with how rotted she is, I don't even want to pull down these covers and see. Oh my God, there's nothing.
Samantha!
It's just fucking flesh and bone.
Samantha!
What are you mourning? How do you not know she's dead? Did you have any
She
clue?
showed up at my door on Christmas, and we didn't even make it to another Christmas together, did we?
I don't remember.
I think we had 2 Christmases together.
How long was she dead for? Because this is horrible. The smell is disgusting.
I kind of like it. I associate that smell with her vagina, but I guess it's just been her rotting corpse.
Yeah, it's kind of getting me in the mood.
You're in the mood?
I mean, you're doing nasty, dirty stuff. Like, you've been fucking a dead corpse.
I
Like,
didn't know!
Like, that's taboo.
I didn't know.
It's taboo. I kind of like it.
Cheating's taboo.
Who are you cheating on? You're single. You've been single for months and you didn't even realize.
She's still right here. I mean, it's kind of cheating. To me, it's the same.
You want to cuck her?
Might as well.
Cuck queen?
We get cuck her. You excited that you're my +1 now again?
Yeah. What are you going to take a deceased sleeping woman?
I thought.
Sorry, Samantha, you're dead now.
Beverly,
What? Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah?
I'm outside the window, throwing little rocks.
What, are you communicating telepathically with me?
Yeah,
How?
with the rocks.
Oh, you're using the magic rocks I bought a couple of years ago, finally.
I never knew when they would come in use.
Well, here we are.
Man, I really need to get my hair done soon.
I mean, I can take you to the salon, but...
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about? How do you know I need to go to the salon?
Well, you said
You listening to my thoughts now?
these magic rocks are crazy.
God, my pussy itches.
Ew.
What?
Your pussy itches?
Will you stop listening to my thoughts and just come rescue me? God, that guy can't do anything. Is that Marble?
I'm coming under the door.
Hi, Marble.
Hi, baby. Your pussy itch?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What's going on in there? I hear talking.
There's nothing going on, Belinda. My pussy itches. You didn't give me my cream.
Oh, well, if your pussy itches, it must be cucumber time.
What?
It must be
No
cucumber
cucumber
time. If your
time
pussy
today.
itches.
No cucumber time today, please.
Well, the pussy itching is the first sign of the cucumber harvest.
No.
I'm gonna get the key for the padlock.
No,
downstairs.
don't come in here.
Well-
Marble, get in my pussy. Get in my pussy now.
Whoa. There is something in here. There is something kind of stinky in here and then like getting infected.
Well, I have to use the cream every day.
Is this cucumber?
She's growing cucumbers in my pussy.
She's doing what? What?
She's growing cucumbers in my pussy. This is why I need help.
All right, I found the keys, but you know I keep the skeleton keys on a ring full of other skeleton keys, so it's gonna take me a minute to remember which one it is.
Marble, I'm going to have to put you in this Beyblade thing to speed you up. I'm going to shoot you out this window.
Okay.
Let him rip! I'm clawed out! I'm bleeding! Ow! Oh!
Oh, she's getting bloody.
I'm out.
Come on, Beverly, run!
Take me to the hospital.
Run! We can't go to the hospital. We have to run.
I'm passing out.
Oh no, it got on her femoral artery.
Whoa. I'll pick her up. I got her. Belinda! Shut the hell up. You didn't even know her that damn long. We're taking her to a hospital. You've done the number on this
I'm
one.
gonna get my sniper rifle.
Run! Oh, she got me in my knee! She shot my knee! Oh, no! Hold on, that's my dominoes pulling up right now. Belinda, hang on the war. Take a pause on the war. Dominoes is coming.
We got down. Oh, I'm passed out.
Okay, I respect Domino's, and I don't want the Domino's delivery driver to think the shootout is because she's transgender.
Well, there's actually a midget now working for the Domino's here.
Oh!
Really?
By my house, there's really transgenders.
How many?
Oh, every person that delivers to me has been transgender.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
More than one?
Nothing wrong with it. Got aniline. I can't remember what the other one
Ours is coming up now, so let's stop this conversation.
But, Dr. Xavier, are you sure this is going to give it to me?
I really think so.
You really think so?
I really think so. You know that girl from Love on the Spectrum?
Which
Abby?
one? Abby? Oh
Abby?
my god, I love her.
I had her come in here. I drained all of her blood. I had her come in here. She was singing Lion King, her and her boyfriend. They were, I shouldn't say this because it's not public knowledge. They are married. It's going to be on the new season of
God,
Love
are
on the
you
Spectrum. They're
serious?
married. Don't tell anybody. I
Oh
told
my
you
God.
because they made me sign an NDA
Oh
before I
my
drained
God,
all of her
Dr.
blood.
Xavier. Dr. Xavier.
I drained all of her blood. I looked through.
You put it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I looked through every single piece, she was dead for a couple minutes, but it's okay. Her husband was crying. He did not understand what was going on.
I assume they had to lock him up.
He was singing Lion King the whole time, but they did.
I just wish I could appreciate children's movies like that.
And I think
I
you're
have
going
no
to.
interest.
I think you're
I
going
need
to.
interest. I need special interest.
You are going to see Inside Out and Inside Out 2 and lose your mind.
I watched them twice each. Didn't feel anything.
You're about to, okay? Because this serum right here, I guarantee you, we call it Abby serum. It's autism. It is. It's pretty much the diluted blood of Abby from Love on the Spectrum. It's diluted blood from Abby on Love on the Spectrum. And what happens is it's sort of like the opposite of a vaccine. By injecting the autism gene into your blood, it starts replicating, and the gene, instead of your blood fighting the genes, they become autistic.
Oh my god.
Now it's a suppository.
Well, I'd expect nothing less from you, doctor.
So bend over. I've got a little Vaseline jelly.
I'm ready.
And
Oh.
now just let it melt a little bit.
Oh, ooh, that feels good.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Anger and Inside Out 2. What was that all about?
Anger and Inside Out 2. Doctor, I gotta be honest. I have no clue. All I'm thinking about are trains. The station?
Choo choo.
That sounds like a train I heard when I was a kid.
Choo choo.
The schedule. I gotta learn the schedule. I have no idea what the train schedule is.
Guess what?
What?
You're gonna love this, Jonah. We have tickets for you.
Where?
See, in this drawer right here is everything, all the different types of autism. And you've chosen trains. And in this drawer next to trains, you're never gonna believe what I have.
What?
This Christmas, you gotta wait 12 months, but this Christmas, you're going on the Polar Express! Oh my God! Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. We got it.
We got it.
They got it. Yep, and you're gonna go. Do you want me to come?
Yeah.
Because there's always an extra ticket.
Yeah, you know what? That's
for the
fine.
doctor.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
so
fine.
you,
that's
me,
fine.
your family, we're all gonna go on the Polar Express this Christmas.
That sounds great to me.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Baby's boyfriend.
Now, you know, there's something about extra about the suppository I should let you know.
Yeah.
It loosens the ass and makes you crave my cock.
What?
What? Has it not melted enough yet? Okay, we'll worry about that next time you come in, Jonah. Bye!
I really don't... Just because you gave me an asshole doesn't mean I want you putting suppositories up it. Are you sure we have to have vitamin B12 before the show, sister? No.
Well, I mean, they say it gives you energy. They say it makes you more of a performer. They say it makes you glow on camera. Is that what you want to do?
Well,
Or do you just want to sit there looking like your normal cuck self?
I definitely want to look like a beta. No, an alpha.
Alpha? You want to look like an alpha?
Look, I'm so... you got me so under with the testosterone that I can't even remember... I can't even remember if I'm an alpha or a beta.
You were an alpha at heart. I made you a beta.
I just want you to clean out my system, Dr. Xavier, and get me... I want all that out of me. I want to be my natural self. I want to be glowing. I want to, you know, my pubes to look good. I want to, like, get on stage. If I win, I want to look good.
Well, yeah, that's vitamin B12.
Yeah, listen, if it makes you feel better, I am low in vitamin B12 and I need some too.
We're both.
So I'll take it with you.
You'll both get a vitamin B12 suppository. Why not?
Okay,
Why not?
well, that's fine. Can you see
know,
us both at the same time? Will the insurance allow that?
Yeah, of course I can. I mean, and you know, you guys flew me out here off of Goat Island, so you know, I'm all yours for the weekend. You know, you need.
Okay, well, I hear you're doing great stuff, Dr. Xavier. Yeah. I hear you're doing really great stuff over there.
Yeah. I mean, I you know, recently isolated the autism gene.
Oh, really? That's cool. Okay, well, that's fine. That has nothing to do with what we're doing, though. So.
No, I just thought you'd like to know. Let me open up my briefcase full of suppositories. You know, I'm kind of a traveling salesman, if you will. Not
but
really traveling
You have a
salesman,
large briefcase.
But, yeah,
it's hard to even call it. This is more of like a duffel bag.
Yeah, and when I go to the various doctors' offices, I just show them the different things. You know, you'd be surprised the demand for autism. The demand
They're
for
asking
autism,
for it, really.
They are asking for it. They want it. They
Why do you
love
think
it.
it is?
Love on the spectrum. Really changed the way people
love
think.
The show.
Yeah, really changed the way people think about autism.
I loved it. That little Abby girl.
I like that blonde guy.
What blonde guy? Which one?
You know, the one that's like... and lives with his parents?
Oh, that guy who LARPs and stuff and he like goes to the medieval
Lightning
stuff?
bolt.
That guy is cringe.
He's very cringe, but that's what I like to watch the show for. I also like that guy that's like super smiley.
What about the animated girl?
Yeah, she's just got one thing on the mind, and it's cock.
She's horny as
She'd probably like me.
Probably. Well, no, I actually think she'd be repulsed by you.
Yeah, you're probably
And
right.
you don't like animating. She needs somebody who wants to be exactly like
That's
her.
it. Yeah, she has a singular focus, and it's animation. It has to be. She
Animation
won't accept anybody else.
and penis.
Speaking of penis, you guys ever think that the suppository is kind of like a little penis?
It kind of is, yeah.
It melts in your ass, made out of wax, you know, melts in your ass.
You don't shit it out?
No, you don't shit it out. It melts in your ass.
Dr. Xavier, you've given me plenty of exams. I've had plenty of dicks in my ass. I've had this huge dick in my ass right here next to me.
That's true.
Not calling him an asshole or anything or a dickhead, but he is a huge penis.
You're right. Now, normally I'd have you bend over the exam table, but I'm going to have you go ahead and get up in the stirrups, okay? I want to get a nice look inside there and see what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I like when you take that thing and you do like the medical thing where you like keep my ass open.
Oh, the speculum.
Yeah, the
speculum. You want me to open you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me just get that nice and open.
Easy.
Yep.
I've been training.
Now I can get my whole fist and arm up there and really get this suppository where it needs to go.
I feel you.
Yep. Oh, damn, sister, no. Damn.
Like it?
Yep. I'm putting this. Yep. You know, they don't talk a lot about where the first turd comes from, but I found it. And I'm going to put the suppository right where the first turd enters the colon.
Nice.
It can't get any further up.
Nice.
All right. Now we're just going to let that vitamin B12. You should start to feel a little energetic. You should start to feel clear-headed.
Yeah, I feel a little something.
Big Red, go ahead and bend over.
I hate that you put an asshole in between my balls. It feels like a stoma.
Well, we only use it for medication, okay? We only use it for medication and exams, okay? It's not like shit comes out of it, so I'm going to need you to calm on down with that.
All right. Just put the thing up my ass.
Big Red.
What? Excuse me.
How are you?
I'm much like Mickey at the end of Fantasia. I'm feeling fantastic. You know, like when you get off Splash Mountain. Sorry, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and all that water hits you.
Ooh, the Princess and the Frog.
Yes, Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Yeah, exactly.
I hate everybody who still calls it Splash Mountain, so I don't know why I did it. Because I know it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
You want to make vlogs?
Space Mountain.
Disney?
Space Mountain. I have a GoPro. You have a nice forehead.
Let's do it.
We put the GoPro on your forehead. We go down the ride. We get the.
And then we talk about the ride and what's changed.
Oh my
the
God.
history of the ride.
And what if it malfunctions and they turn the lights on and we get evacuated on the ride? We'd be the only people with the POV of the lights on inside.
Views and money, and then people would see the ride and then they care about Disney.
I already have an annual pass. I just bought it on my phone.
I need one.
An annual pass. I bought it for you. We're gonna go every day. We're gonna go every day. To Disney, every single park. We're going to go to every single one. We're going to go to the Arts and Garden Festival at Epcot. It's happening right now through March. Through April, May.
That's fine with me. Let's
Come on, yes.
B-12 is amazing.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dr. Xavier, we have no time for this. We have to go.
Oh.
Bye.
Ooh.
Dr. Xavier, I'm here for my appointment.
Ooh, Jeremy. Oh.
What's wrong?
So my theory was if I gave somebody the autism gene who already had it, right? Then it would sort of take it away, right? And that's why I made your appointment. Ooh. Oh, Xavier done bad. Ooh.
And you tell me you don't got any more of the autism pills?
I accidentally gave him to Big Red and Sister No.
I thought Big Red was autistic, though. Is he not?
Well, he is now.
Oh, no. You don't got one more for me?
I got B-12.
Well, I'll take it, sure.
I'll put it up your ass, Jeremy.
Put it up there right now. I mean, it feels good. I feel normal.
Oh, Beverly, thank you so much for agreeing to take me to the Azooies if I broke you out of Belinda's.
You're welcome. Thank you for breaking me out. I'm happy I'm finally out of the hospital.
And you know, I know this doesn't mean we're in love.
Clark, I loved you. I always loved you.
I know, but
I was just going through a phase with Belinda.
It's a D.
She was... What?
It's D.
Who?
You even said it now.
D?
Love the...
I love.
You love?
I love you. Of course I do. I never stopped.
Then why'd you go be lesbian with Belinda?
The same reason that Jay left me in 1973 to go fuck boys in a motorcycle gang. It's just fun.
Oh, so you joined the motorcycle gang to fuck girls at the same time your husband did in his life?
We didn't do it at the same time, but it made me realize why he did it. It's fun.
So, we are not monogamy?
We can be monogamy again.
You've been hanging around Belinda too much.
I think I might have.
Oh!
Oh, too much? Yeah, didn't think I'd show up with a chainsaw, did you?
Oh my God, Belinda, you gotta knock it off!
Did you forget that I lived across the street from you for 15 years or something like that? I always knew you'd come back to. I knew you'd come back.
Joke's on you, bitch! We haven't even lived here 15 years.
Well, I got my
You're
old...
going senile, cunt.
Whatever it is, I asked Danny next door for his chainsaw, and he started it for me, and I've been waiting 30 minutes for you to get home.
Well, guess what? Bitch, chainsaws don't last that long. It's gonna die by the time you even walk over here.
Now, you scared, Beverly?
No, I'm not.
You scared? I'm
No,
coming
I'm
for you
not,
with the
Clark.
chainsaw.
Pull the trigger.
On my chainsaw?
Yeah. Go get her. Fight her.
Stay back,
Fight
Belinda!
chainsaw.
Stay back!
Oh, no, get away from me, you motherfucker. I'm taking my woman to the Azooies.
You're not taking me nowhere,
That's my
bitch.
+1.
Your +1, that's mine.
The tickets were under my name because I submitted your ticket.
Technicality, cunt.
Oh, he got my left boob. It's gone.
It's about to be a mastectomy,
It's
bitch.
gone, and inside you can see my beating heart under all the flesh
Clark,
carved out.
Take her other tit.
Oh, my right boobie and all the flesh underneath it.
Bitch.
Oh, I'm like a lesbian now, for real. I don't have my titties.
What does that even mean?
I have no clue.
Well, probably shouldn't be hearing much from her.
Oh.
Are you sure we shouldn't just kill her?
No, let's leave her alive. You know, there's no reason to kill her. She can't do much without boobs.
Oh, my breast.
Maybe call her an ambulance.
Oh.
Well, if we call her an ambulance, she's gonna tell them what happened.
No, she won't. It's code.
It's code.
Don't narc. She won't break it.
Oh, so like because she doesn't want to be. Yeah,
It's
snitches
criminal
get
code.
stitches.
It's motorcycle gang code.
Well, maybe we just leave her there. Because it's kind of, if we call the ambulance now, we're going to miss the Azooies.
We don't have to stay. I'm going to call them and then leave.
Okay.
Just let them know.
Oh, Beverly, I can't believe you had your lover take my tits.
Do you want to live or die, bitch?
Oh, what are you, Jigsaw? Live or die, make your choice, bitch. I got to have my tits lopped off.
Oh, my God. Belinda, you have the opportunity to live and you just keep complaining and bitching. Do you want to live or die?
What's the point of being alive if I can't feed any future children with
Clark,
the milk
give me the
from my-
chainsaw.
Ah! Oh my God! I'm being split in two right down the middle from the bottom up. Oh, my last words are heavenly.
Crazy how long she stayed alive.
She had to be experiencing some extreme trauma. That's like an extreme trauma response.
Well, she did have lots of trauma. That's why she kept me locked up and beat me and tortured me. And Clark, I don't even know if you want to be with me after you see what she did to my cunt.
Show me.
Here it is.
Oh my God, it's... You could stick
My
it...
lips come out to my knees.
She was really putting cucumbers up there. There's, let's see, 1, 2.
Oh, that feels good when you do that.
Oh, hang on. This one's still on the vine. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me get this vine out of there. Oh,
I don't want to be harvested for cucumbers, Clark.
I'm not going to grow cucumbers in you.
Okay.
But I do want to go to the Azooies with you.
Well, let's go. I'm ready. We're going to be late.
Let's do it!
Hello and welcome to MOATAIF, folks. We're back. Another episode.
It's funny to see the gravy, like just looking at the waves, how quieter the gravy is compared to this is insane waves for the improv.
I mean, that was a whole ass chainsaw fight, you know?
Yeah, you're right. That would get really loud.
Screaming over the chainsaw, as it were. Folks, it is, it's interesting because MOATAIF is on like its own separate kind of, channel. And it's interesting because like it is included in the Azooies, but it's not included in the count of 700 because honestly, if we hadn't branched MOATAIF off to its own channel, I think we'd be in the 800s.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be close to 1,000.
Yeah, I think for sure.
Oh, yeah, no, well, we still have a lot of MOATAIF on the
channel, right?
Yeah, it was
Are
like
you not counting that at
it
all?
was like episode 76 was the first one on the MOATAIF
So we have
channel.
like 120,
Yeah.
115, something
Yeah,
like that.
and that doesn't include like the extra. I've uploaded some like songs as their own video on MOATAIF's channel.
Yeah,
So, I mean, if
I
you-
love that you did that because
Yeah.
it's much more accessible for me to listen to them.
Absolutely, I agree.
Incest isn't that bad.
Right. I had to like go and find those videos on that old channel, download them, and,
Yeah, rip
and then
them.
re-upload
I'm
them.
glad you did though. I
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, because it's like technically speaking, those were the first, MOATAIF music songs.
Yeah.
Music songs.
Music songs, and then we had a whole fucking musical at some point.
I know, which is so fucking cool. I haven't listened to it in a long time, and honestly, it's like it's only available on Spotify because there's so much copywritten material
Yeah, I couldn't
in
imagine
it
that
it's,
being able to live on
yeah.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube, but it's it's copyrighted to hell to where nobody can
Maybe
actually
like somebody
view it.
just in like Mexico could listen to it because it's banned
Right.
in every country or something.
A lot of videos, and I'm sorry to say it, but Russia can't even hear this, I'm sure, but almost every video that we've made in the last couple years has been blocked in Russia. Like, I think it's mostly to do with our politics with Russia at this time.
It might be. Yeah, I mean, but who cares?
I don't care. I don't care. It's just annoying that every video
Blocked
that I
in Russia.
upload, it says like this blocked. It like every video says it's blocked.
Maybe it's
and then
'cause
you have
we
to click
cuss.
on it, and it's like I think it's the copyright.
But we don't have copyright in every video.
Well, not in every, but certainly in like every vlog these days. The Big Mama movie has like 5 copyrighted
Big Mama
songs,
movie is full of copyright. If they found out, if we made any amount of money from that movie,
Right.
they'd be livid.
And they're just going all right to them if it did.
Yeah. But that's fine. But we can make secret money if we ever sold the Blu-ray, which we probably should get back on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
Especially
mean, we have
because-
everything to be able to do it except the software to make it look nice.
Right.
If we didn't want it to look nice, it'd be done today.
Right. And I mean, I feel like as long as we could even just get to the most generic menu,
We could.
that's
doable.
kind of, that's as long as we can do that, then I guess that'll be fine. Because
Yeah.
it's really more about the display piece anyway.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're 9 times out of 10, if you're gonna watch the movie or Big Daddy Riding Dirty, you're gonna pull it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I imagine.
Just for ease of convenience.
Well,
but it'll be
I probably,
cool.
if I had the Blu-ray, I'd probably pull it up.
It'll be cool to one day see it sitting right here next to the Hunger Games trilogy and the Harry Potter.
Dude, we just watched all of the Hunger Games. Fucking magnificent.
They're really good,
Dude.
I'm glad you finally
So
got to
fucking
see
good.
Songbird and Snakes. That's a
Dude,
good
it
one.
was so good. I mean, that's what got me hooked on it again.
Yeah.
So good. I went to Half Price Books the next day after we finished Mockingjay Part 2 so I could buy the books.
Yeah,
I never read them.
they're good.
Like, even like just reading the Hunger Games book, I'm like, I'm getting a little bit more knowledge about this world.
Right.
It was so good. I think they're kind of like Austin Powers there, where they kind of decline over time, or like other movies like that.
I'd say
but
so.
really enjoyed the first one. I really enjoyed Catching Fire. Mockingjay Part 1 is all right. Mockingjay Part 2 is all right. Still fantastic. I love those movies.
They're good. There's no doubt about it.
It made me like I crave dystopian content now. Like I
Right.
wanna, but all other dystopian content is like sci-fi, and sci-fi is kind of gay.
Yeah. There's no doubt on that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt on that.
Yeah, we've been watching lots of Hunger Games, and then we started watching, Meet the Parents again. So I've been trying to get back more into content because I've just been on some shit.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching anything. I've just been playing music. That's it.
Yeah, we same. I don't know why, but it always bothers me when I don't have a show to watch. I think it's because it's my main way to relax, and also like I don't know, not. I feel like once a show is on, it's easier to maintain small talk. As bad as that sounds with like your partner, I don't know. Sometimes like if we're just if we're on our phones, I don't have anything to say.
I can't. I hate talking while we're watching something.
I don't want. I don't like to talk through the whole thing, but at least it gives me something. We can like
something to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Right, like making little comments.
She said, "What about
sensitivities?" We had.
That's kind of what that's about.
Right. We had.
A little bit.
We caught up on all of our shows, and then we were waiting on like new episodes of those shows to come out, and so we've been the show that we're kind of like watching the most right now, I would say, is The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that's always a rewatch, but
yeah,
we're watching the new season of The White Lotus, but it's coming out every week. We're watching the new season of Yellow Jackets, but that's one episode a week.
Well, that's kind of cool though, because at least you have like things planned for different days of the week.
It's
Every
true.
day we're winging it.
Yeah, it's true. I've been absolutely bonkers over Severance, and I don't want.
I know you. Yeah,
I don't want to be one of those guys, that. I don't want to sound like the fans of like BoJack Horseman, so to speak, or like Rick and Morty, but like it. Especially given how compelled and strongly I felt about Better Call Saul, just to say that it is giving me the same levels of, writing and cinematography and acting and all of that. Just even that is like as high of a compliment as I could ever get.
Yeah, I know.
And I really don't.
You worship Better Call Saul.
I really never
Breaking
thought
Bad.
that it would. Genuinely, even when Breaking Bad ended, I'm like, we'll never have another show as good as that. Yeah, I like mourned it.
And we're only like 2 seasons into Severance, right? And you're already saying that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, they could shit the bed. They could certainly shit the bed, but... And some people, I mean, I've seen, I would say, overwhelmingly positive reviews for the second season, but there is a group of people who, are like, this isn't... And I would say it's not exactly what I thought the second season would be. And one thing that I don't necessarily like about it is that every episode they kind of subvert expectations, which is good. It is good, but it's kind of frustrating on a weekly basis because
like,
you
what?
don't right, and you don't really
What's
know
going
what
on now?
Yeah, and you don't really know what to expect next because like at the end of an episode there might be like this at the end of episode 4 there's this big reveal, plot reveal, character reveal, huge huge revelation that, the person that you've been seeing them interact with for the last 4 episodes was, not really them. And you're like, oh shit, like that's so cool. And then the next episode, you would want it to pick up right where it left off to completely finish. But instead,
I like when TV shows do that though. It's frustrating, but I like the suspense of it.
Right. But instead they do something completely different, and like that is fine, and it's more artistic. And
I think it would be more fine if you could binge it, like you didn't have to wait a week to find out.
And
like,
so that's
what the
why,
fuck?
like to me, it's the best thing on TV right now, and I couldn't even imagine anything else already coming out this year. That by the time we do Journal Data 2025, I guarantee Severance will be the #1 show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't imagine something else coming out and being better than it by the end of the year already. But yeah, there is a growing, a small but vocal sentiment among people that they're like, this is turning into Lost, which they mean.
Hell yeah.
Which they mean
convoluted storylines. There's no way they're going to be able to pick everything, put all the pieces back that they've like opened. Yeah.
And I don't see that. I really don't see that. And yeah, there are some interesting
Lost
writing
was
choices
incredible,
that they've
though.
made. Right, and a lot of people still feel that way. Even recently.
So is there lots of mysteries in the show?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that's my kind of
It's
shit,
a very mystery in based show.
Like, what is this world?
And that's what I don't understand.
Is it a
like,
world kind of show? There's
Yeah,
a world in
yeah.
there that's different from ours?
There was a whole episode, like the whole first season, where the mystery, and even now, even to the second season, this whole mystery is like, what's going on the testing floor? What's going on the testing floor? What does that mean? You've got one of the guys who's like haunted, and his Audi persona is like literally painting this elevator that only goes down over and over again. He's haunted by it. He's trying to like burn it into his brain so that when he transitions into his innie will also be like, what the hell is that elevator, and go and go investigate it. You've got, it's like the biggest mystery of the show is like, what the hell
Zach,
is
you don't got to say anymore. I want to watch this. Right. I didn't realize this was like Lost.
Right. It's like, what the hell is going on this testing floor? And this last episode, episode 7, which episode 8 just came out. Episode 7, I watched it at work because there was no other way I was going to be able to watch it and not get spoiled. So I watched it at work, and it was not at all what I expected in terms of like I was just saying, like after the last episode, it's not what I wanted to see.
You're not getting
in terms
resolution.
of that. But the episode, even though it's not the questions I expected that they were going to answer, in the most beautiful, devastating, incredible way, they answered the whole first season's question, what's going on the testing floor. Maybe we don't know like 100% of what's going on the testing floor, but we at least know 90% of what's going on the testing floor, and people are saying it's a filler episode. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, people are retarded.
Yeah, anytime it's like character development, it's a filler episode, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it to an extent because, like, the first time I saw The Fly,
Yeah.
Breaking Bad,
And people are talking about that a lot.
No, but I mean, when you rewatch the show, it's like an amazing episode. It's one of the best.
For sure.
I know, but there's plenty of people who appreciated it the first watch, too.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people who are still referencing Lost and The Fly are the two things
Really?
that people are talking about the most in reference. The people who are naysayers of Severance, I would say. Those are the two things they're talking about the most.
That's funny because I love Lost and The Fly.
Right, right. Yeah, right. I'm like, I don't get
Lost
it.
got so much undeserved hate.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched it?
I've only seen the first couple episodes, and I
Brother,
did enjoy
it's so
it. But
fucking, like,
yeah.
you talk about a mystery.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on that island?
Right.
You got to find out what the fuck's, like, dude.
And I know Lost is best show.
You're gonna have. Well, see, it's funny because it's like when I watched that, I watched that in like 2009.
Mm-hmm.
That had to, it was, 2009 is when I watched it. There wasn't TV shows like
Right.
Breaking Bad was on.
Right.
Nobody really knew about it though. It was just some show on AMC. It was like 2 seasons by then. There wasn't TV shows like that, like The Sopranos. I never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Lost was like the first TV show I watched where it was an epic.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was incredible.
Yeah, the Bentons keep trying to get me to watch it too. They enjoyed it.
They
a lot.
finally watched it and now enjoy it.
Yeah,
good.
They don't.
I watched Lost, and immediately after I was devastated because I'm like, I don't have anything to fill my
Right.
time. And then that's when I watched The Office.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think, I feel like it'll go the similar route as Better Call Saul, where it'll end up getting nominated for like a record-setting amount of awards and then not win a single one.
Better Call Saul never won anything?
Not a one.
What?
Not a one.
That's wild.
Yeah, not a one. Not a one. And so I don't know. I'd like to believe that, as far as I'm concerned, it's some of the best acting and writing on TV and directing on TV.
Yeah,
in
I saw
some ways
it's that guy
even
that
better
in
than
Step
Better Call
Brothers that
Saul.
sings
Woo.
"Sweet Child of Mine" as brother.
Yeah, Adam Scott. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I know him from.
yeah.
I like him. He's all right.
He's good. He's certainly.
Is he a masterclass actor? Like, would he fit in?
It's getting there.
Would he fit in on Inside the Actor's Studio? You think if you talked about this?
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting to the point where I'd be like, it's getting to the. I mean, it's already to the point where, like, I mean, every character is playing multiple versions of themselves.
Brother, you've never even watched The Curse.
I know.
You gotta watch The Curse.
I really
bro.
didn't like it.
You didn't watch it. You didn't finish
I
it.
know.
It's
I know,
like 10 episodes.
I know.
How many have you watched? It's like 10 episodes.
I think I
right?
only
12?
watched the first, maybe the second. I just really didn't jive with it.
Brother.
But did you see the
You've
rehearsals
watched
coming back?
so many bad shows that you admit are bad shows.
I
I
know.
did see it, yeah.
April
Rehearsal
20th.
season 2.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I can't wait for it.
Dude.
I can't wait for it. I hope, as much as I loved season 1, I really hope that season 2 goes back to what I think was the original plan, which was every episode was a different rehearsal.
I hope so, bro. Because I liked what they did with the whole babysitting thing, but by the end of it, because I rewatched it a few months ago, I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
At this point, I showed Royal the first episode because that's incredible. That Alligator Lounge Q&A trivia
I love that,
episode,
yeah.
that's an incredible episode of TV. Genuinely, and even Royal felt it, when you get to the point after all that rehearsal and they finally get to the moment where he's going to confess, genuinely some of the most tense like
crazy.
TV of the last, like, as
Brother.
genuinely so tense.
You gotta watch The Curse.
Yeah.
I'm a yay sayer for The Curse. I
Yeah.
think that's genuinely one of the most important like pieces of art created in the 21st century.
I want to like it.
I don't know what else to say. You gotta watch it.
I'll have to
That shit
give it another
blew
shot.
my because I wasn't. It took me like 2 or 3. Well, the whole show you're watching, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you feel the entire show. But then, I don't know. It's just you gotta watch it.
Supposedly, did he see that it got renewed for a second season? Is that even like possible?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe
If it did,
or maybe it would be like an anthology where it's a different.
I couldn't imagine.
I don't know.
I have no.
Maybe
clue
I
how they
made that
would.
up.
It's pretty summed up.
Yeah, maybe I made that up.
Yeah, I think I could. If they did, it'd be like a cash cow or something.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I trust Nathan because it really showed me that he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's like what people think of Kanye, like how Kanye sees himself as a genius. That's how Nathan actually is.
Yeah.
Just walking around, autistic as fuck, just being a genius. Being a genius.
Being a genius. Yeah,
he's
you
great.
let me be myself. I really want to see. It's coming out. I don't know when. I think it's in April. But that movie, I think it's called Friendship with it's Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd.
Okay.
And I guess Tim Robinson.
I love Tim Robinson.
Tim Robinson's basically just playing himself. The normal character that he kind of plays.
Kind of unhinged man.
Yeah, and like socially awkward kind of guy that the main character that you think of that he plays is like kind of what he's doing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Right. And he I guess he like gets involved with Paul Rudd, who's like the local newsman, like the local weatherman, and his group of friends, and then like gets too attached to them, and so they have to like kind of put up boundaries with him and stuff
that's
like
interesting.
that. Yeah, so I've heard really good things about it. I'm excited
When's
to see
that come
it.
out?
I think in April.
Well, there's apparently a lot of good shit happening in April.
Yeah. I'm excited for it.
Shit to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'll be moving, hopefully.
Right. You got to love that.
Rehearsal season 2. The Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul fucking sexy ass Rudd.
Right. I'll be performing in How I Learned to Drive
at dude.
Wittenberg. That's been going pretty well, honestly. And I'm hesitant to say it, but I think how over the years how much I've grown to almost hate the process of being in theater.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say this is like changing the tune on that, but Adrian is certainly a professional director. It's
about who you work with.
Yeah, and so that definitely makes it better. And maybe it's also because like the rehearsals that we've had so far are only the two of us, the two main leads. So maybe that's also why, because it's not like this unwieldy group of people who all want to like hang out and talk. It's just
the other one's the slut.
Yeah.
Is she actually a slut?
No.
Okay,
no.
She just wears kind of loose clothes.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't know why she would do that.
You told me she's had letting her badonkadonk hang out around there.
Right.
Horny.
I mean,
is she
she
hot
was,
or not?
No, I wouldn't say so. I don't want to say she's ugly because she's not ugly, but I could probably find a picture of her on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, she's not ugly, but I don't know. I definitely would say she's a butterface.
Okay.
If anything, but
she thick?
No.
Skinny?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she, like the other day, she was basically might as well have been wearing panties with how short these shorts were.
We love to see it.
And then but it's like we're cuddling. We're
That's
doing
lit,
like an
bro.
intimate.
Maybe she's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, maybe. And then she's wearing like crop tops, and I'm like supposed to be like reaching over and like grabbing her by the ribs and stuff like that. And I'm
she
like,
okay with it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like like wear something. Maybe I'm not. You know what I mean? I am, but I just feel awkward about. I feel awkward about it. No, I just like as I'm reaching over, I'm like, well, I feel like I shouldn't actually be touching your skin. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems weird sometimes. I'm like, I don't know why you're wearing that to an intimacy rehearsal.
I would see that. I'd be like, she wants to fuck.
Right, yeah, I guess. And
you are notorious for not seeing those signs.
Right, you're right. I guess in that sense I have that autism. I'll go back in time and they'll be like, yeah, Emma totally wanted to fuck. I'll be like, she did? Like, she did?
It sounds like this guy, I don't know, I would think that. But maybe we're just being the guys who are like, this shit totally wants to fuck you, bro.
Right, exactly.
That could just be what she wears every day.
It might be. I don't know, but I think it'll be I think it'll be interesting. We basically already have the whole show blocked.
Nice.
In just that 1 week of rehearsal, and thank God.
So how many extra people are there besides you guys? Like, what's the ensemble?
There's 3. They're called Greek chorus members.
Okay.
And so it's a 5-person cast, and then the stage manager and the director. So it's pretty small.
That's cool.
I'm glad it'll be a condensed process, because I mean it'll be March and April. March not so bad, but April. I mean, we're like I said, we have like 40 events in 30 days. So it'll be very busy. So I'm glad that
yeah,
I'm ready to get it over with.
Yeah.
Ready
to get the whole month of April over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also mainly just the show. Once the show's over with, even though I'm enjoying being in it, that'll be a nice relief to just have to focus on like work.
Yeah. You should ask Adrian after it's over, like, if she knows anybody else who is as professional as she is.
Right.
So
and
you can start working with them.
Right. And be like, I want to work with, I'd love for her to like direct something else that I want to be in.
Are you intending to direct anything else in the near future?
I would love to. And it, speaking of which, pissed me off the other day, and I don't know, maybe I just need to be more direct with my intentions, but I don't want to like, I don't know, and maybe I just need to get over it, but like I don't want to offer my services to Teresa so many times and have her turn it down before it's like, okay, well then you ask me when you want me. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is
for
like
what?
Just any opportunity. just any opportunity.
Explain this to me. I don't know the context.
When I came back to Clark State as an employee, I was like, obviously I care about the theater arts program. It's, where I went to school, and and I think they have a great asset, and should have more students, and et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, they were looking for they hadn't found a lighting designer for Clybourne Park, which was like the first show after I came back, and I was like, well, I could do that, and they didn't. She just kind of ignored me. And then they got to the point where they couldn't find a black male actor for the lead. And this was Chelsea directing it, by the way, who had no business directing. He does not have any sort of... I mean, she went to Clark State. She works backstage at Clark State. She's one of my bartenders, but like she's not an actor or a director or anything like that, but she's directing the play. So already that's...
Well, everybody deserves a chance. I feel like
agree.
a community college
and then,
production is
like
the best
Sasha
place to
directed that Red Herring show that I was in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's the, whatever. So I'm like, well, you had, you didn't have a black young man audition. So I was like, oh, well, let me see if I can help you find somebody. So I would like look through my Facebook friends list, and I was like, oh, you know what? Like Richard Burvis Reynolds, like he performs. I've seen him, he
does, doesn't he?
So I like, messaged Chelsea, and it was kind of one of those things like, oh, like we've already got it figured out, but like she's like, oh, I can't believe you know Richard too, whatever. It wasn't, but still it was kind of a, so at that point I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to offer my services anymore. Then they had the Crucible, and when they did the Crucible, Chrissy, who was directing it, mentioned to me at an event, she was like, oh, I think I'm going to need an intimacy coordinator for the Crucible. And so
you have training in intimacy. I remember when you took the class,
right? And I've done it. I was the intimacy
and
coordinator.
You did it. You've already done it. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, sure. So I talked the next time I saw Teresa. I was like, hey, Chrissy mentioned that she might need an intimacy coordinator, and she was like, oh yeah, like okay. So she gave me a copy of the play. Looked through it. By the time I gave the play back to her, they had decided they didn't need an intimacy coordinator because there wasn't going to be any intimacy. Okay, so
you just completely wasted your time.
Yeah, exactly. So and I don't know. So I guess there has not been a time that I have explicitly gone to Teresa and said I would like to direct a play. Yet that is true, but at the same time, I've also now directed Love Letters twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've presented Annapurna to Josh to try to get him to be in it. He said he'd like to be in it. We're kind of like got the wheels turning on that, which is sort of the answer to the question is I think the next thing I'll direct is Annapurna, but it's still kind of on the...
But you want it to be a Clark State production?
Not necessarily. So that's, that's going to end up being my, probably self-produced or, whatever you want to say. So I don't know. I've just been like doing, sort of building up my resume, so to speak, on my own in the hopes that someday she would see that and be like, oh, Zach is a director. Let me ask him if he would like to direct. And maybe that's too indirect, And so I feel, right.
You just got to ask if you want to do it.
I feel like I need to. So the other day we're sitting at team meeting and Teresa's like, yep, and we've selected our next play for the next season. The director would like to do The Great Gatsby. And, I can't remember who it was. They're like, who's the director? And she looked over. She's like, Maggie.
Who?
Exactly. Maggie. She took Karen's job. So she's the house manager at the Performing Arts Center. I talked to Royal afterwards, and he was like, you were gone. JR, who usually does the lighting design, was like, oh, so what do you want? Like, what's the set going to be like? And, Teresa deferred to the director, Maggie, and Maggie was like, I don't know yet. I'm going to have to look at some other productions and see what other people have done and read the play. So, okay, hang on. 1, you haven't read the play, and 2, you don't have any idea what the set is. I mean, it's a courtroom. It's a house. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean you have no idea? Like, you have no idea you haven't even read it?
You need to go to Teresa before she just tries to find somebody, because I feel like she's grasping at straws.
Right. I don't. It
is kind of weird that she wouldn't come to you and ask you.
Right. It frustrates the hell out of me, and it's like I don't want to continue. And granted, I haven't ever offered to be a director, but I haven't I don't know. And that's the other thing, is I feel like I have to come in with a play to direct. versus like where I kind of just wanted her. I feel like I had hoped that it would be more like, oh, like, so we're doing To Kill a Mockingbird, or that's what I meant, not The Great Gatsby, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, they're doing To Kill a Mockingbird.
You're doing To Kill, I thought it would be more like, okay, like this is the season I've picked, and now we're looking for a director for To Kill a Mockingbird.
So I guess what they do is go out and find the director and see what they want to direct.
I guess.
But it has to be within the budget of Clark State, like what
Right.
they want to pay for the play.
Right. And so I don't know. I purchased some plays that have, like 5 to 6 people cast, because I'm like, they don't usually get that many people to audition. I never know how many people are. So I got some that were like younger aged casts, because I'm like, it could be for students, I don't know. And I haven't read any of them yet, but my hope is that I'll find a play, be like, that would be perfect for the theater arts program, and then take it to Teresa and be like, I would like to direct this in your program.
Yeah.
But I think that'll happen after Annapurna.
Oh,
but we'll see.
So you think Annapurna's going to happen this year?
No.
Next year?
Probably early 26, I would think.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Maybe this year, but I doubt it, because, at this point, it's too, Josh works at the summer, and,
fall,
yeah,
and
exactly.
Nothing happens in winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it'll probably end up being next, we might be able to rehearse over the winter and then, premiere it in like February or something like that of 26, but.
Man.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting, and we also have to then consider like the set, and that's part of it. Taylor's like, why are you so like dying to do it at Clark State, like it's the end all be all? And I'm like, it's not even that. One, it's just the sort of the I don't know, the credibility of being seen as a director by the program that taught me is part of it. You know what I mean? Okay. Part of being, seen as, as capable, I guess, or I don't know. I think that's part of it. But I also, the biggest part for me is they take care of the budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has really, honestly, nothing. That is the theater.
They produce it.
Right. That's the theater that I have the closest connection with, that conceivably I could direct something at their theater just by asking.
And then you have that on your resume, and then you could really have creds to go anywhere else.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like that's certainly kind of how I see it. It's certainly a stepping stone, but even at that point, like, it would just be nice to, even if I did convince them to produce Annapurna, a 2-person show, and they're all 40 and can't be in college, you know what I mean? If I was able to do that, at the very least, they would be able to pay the $1,000 for the set instead of me paying the $1,000 for the set on top of the licensing fees. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, I think you gotta go to Teresa now and be like, can I do it next year?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I know. I don't.
For all you know, that's probably what Maggie did.
Can
I direct
be.
it?
Yeah,
okay, sure.
It could be. It could be. And I don't know. I think it's because I know that I've like personally made a stink about the decline in the directors over the years. Like, I worked with the guy who co-founded the Human Race Theater Company. You know what I mean? Like, that's.
Is that the big fat guy who did Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
No, that was that was The Lion in Winter.
Oh, is that The Lion in Winter?
Yeah,
I'm thinking
like,
of?
And that certainly, I'm not saying that Scott Stoney's going to come back and direct every show there, but like, that was the caliber of talent they were pulling. Like, Josh Catwick, who did King Lear, is a professional actor in the union at Cincinnati Shakespeare Company.
Oh,
so,
really?
Like,
nice.
Yeah, so like, that's a professional.
And now,
okay,
I see where you're coming from. Then now it's Maggie.
Right. It was Sasha. It's Chelsea. And so at that point, I feel like I've made a stink about the decline in the directors, such that I feel personally responsible to go out and find other ways to
make these shows
build
better.
up my own credibility as a director, to then come back and do a show here. Is like
okay. Does Teresa know you've made a stink?
Yes, only because like she gives out every couple years she does a program review, and because I was in Red Herring, I was in the last program review. I got added to the thing, and I was like, I just think it's a shame I just think it's a shame that I was working with the co-founder of the Human Race Theater Company, and I was just directed by Sasha. You know what I mean? Like that. It is sad to me to imagine the students getting the same experience, because I worked with this incredible, like I would say, local legend, you know, and I've worked with, because it was Scott Stoney, then also these other people who are very good actors, local actors, came out and auditioned for the show. So we put together this really, same with Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, because of the director and because it's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, we had
Who's the big
all
fat
these
guy
good
I'm
actors. That was Chris. Yeah, Chris Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
And
good?
He was okay. He's dead. He passed.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
He
Yeah.
passed.
Okay.
MOATAIF honors, Chris
MOATAIF.
Green.
We had other honors too.
Yeah, we do have a few other honors. Oh, let me see who's in here. Oh, of course. How could you not? From the production company that brought you the Misadventures of Jamie Simpson, I think you would all expect that we're WHIO boys.
Of course. Oh, yeah.
We are WHIO boys through and through. I can't say, you know, it's not like one of those like when Kennedy was shot moments, but like I remember when Jim Baldridge retired.
Me too.
I remember it. I don't remember where I was or like, you know what I mean? I couldn't even say what year it was. My gut says like 2007, 2008.
Something like that.
But I remember it.
It's a big deal.
I still remember. And I honestly, I find myself yearning for Jim Baldridge to have an online presence.
He won't.
Wouldn't it be so nice to just every once in a while, it's a picture of Jim Baldridge on his back porch, like taking a picture of a squirrel that's eaten from
That'd be amazing, dude.
I would love that. I miss Jim Baldridge.
Instead, we have to ask Bree to break HIPAA to look him up.
Right. I miss the hell out of Jim Baldridge. I don't even know if he's still alive. I would assume they would tell us if he died.
I think he is, yeah.
I would assume they'd tell us if he died. But folks, after all these years, his partner, Cheryl McHenry, is retiring too. So, MOATAIF honors, Cheryl McHenry.
Specifically, her presence on WHIO.
Right, she's still alive. Yeah.
She's not dead.
And I'm not even like I wouldn't even say I'm the biggest fan of Cheryl McHenry. It's not
But
like
she, like, we grew up with her giving us the news.
Exactly. I wouldn't
She's
say
the
she was
news
the
anchor.
best. She certainly, like, I definitely prefer, if you're going to go
She
with,
comforted
you know,
me.
Yeah. But I definitely preferred Jim Baldridge. And then when he left and John Brown kind of took Jim Baldridge's position.
James Brown?
Yeah, that's what I meant. James Brown. At that point, then, yeah, Cheryl's the, you know, Cheryl's
I like
the
James,
OG.
though. I think James does really good.
Yeah. James, it's been sad to see him put on so much weight over the years.
It's okay.
I know. It's okay, but I just feel
He got fat.
He's
probably like 250.
Yeah. And it's not even, he just like, he really blew up.
He kind of did. Like,
he really blew up.
It kind of happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
And he's like, his face is real bloated. I wonder if he's like an alcoholic.
He could be. And WHIO turns him into alcoholics. MOATAIF honors Jamie Simpson.
Yeah.
The other person on the list, let me see who this was. Oh, this one isn't maybe even the one you were thinking of, but folks, we have somebody somewhat personal. Hannah Campbell's dog, Dory, has passed away. So, folks, MOATAIF honors Dory.
MOATAIF honors Dory.
I loved little Dory. She was such a sweet little angel. Every time we went over to the Campbell house, she always, you know, we would go on rides and she'd sit on my lap the whole time.
She was so good too.
Mm-hmm. She was such a good girl.
Very well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
Loved giving you little kisses.
Such a cute angel.
Playing. Just dog things.
Mm-hmm. She was a very sweet dog.
I can't believe she lived this long.
I know.
She lived a long time.
It was like 2009 to now. It's pretty crazy.
Was she a baby when we knew her?
Yeah, I mean, she was pretty young because, I mean, I remember she was a gift to Hannah shortly before we met her.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Especially because she was already gray. Like, her hair color just was gray.
Yeah, I think that's why I thought that. So, yeah, she's 16 years old, something like that.
That's about how old Princess was. So, I mean, I guess, you know, that's how long all dogs
It's comforting
should
for
live.
me for, like, Ruby. Like, I think we got another, like, 13 years with her, hopefully.
Right. That's what I'm hoping with Fran, too, because she's 8. I'm like, so I hope I got 8 more years with her.
Yeah, that'd be nice, dude.
Ugh, I don't want to go through that.
No.
I don't want to go
horrible,
through
bro.
that.
I literally can sometimes still think of Tommy and then just die.
Absolutely. We had I had a nightmare the other night that it was like a dual nightmare that like one of the cats got out, and that was like nightmare enough. And then the other nightmare was that, of course, you know, it was like a not an affair, but like an I'm leaving you sort of conversation.
You love having nightmares about that.
I do. I don't know why. But Yeah, I'm like finding myself already mourning my animals, and it's like
You
I
have
wish
to like
I could
almost
stop.
You have to almost pre-do it.
Right.
You can pre-mourn them to prepare yourself.
I wish I could stop doing it, but like truly every time I'm just like, oh my, this could be the last time I see you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's good to appreciate.
Well,
life
you
like
don't want to
that,
get
but-
like obsessive about it.
right.
It's good. I feel like maybe like once a week, every other week, to be like, I'm so appreciative that I have you.
Right.
And have like a little special time with them. Because I make it a point too. I'm like, oh, let me give Rocco some extra cuddles today because anything could happen.
Right.
I do this. I try to like do my rounds for all the animals.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to do the same thing, especially because like Kelly's somewhat annoying, so like I find myself pushing her off more than I am,
Yeah.
like, letting her lay with me. So I try to remember. I'm like, well, when she's not here, I'm gonna miss that she always tried to climb on me.
Yeah, I do the same thing with Bolt because she's crusty and old.
Right.
Like I don't nothing against her. She's
I love
just
Bolt.
crusty.
She's such a sweet angel.
She's crusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I give her a little extra lovins here and there just because I feel bad. But everybody who comes over loves Bolt, so it makes me really happy.
She's an angel.
She's always the first one everybody like goes to.
Because she's so sweet. She's
Is,
so
yeah. She's
loving. Yeah.
Yeah, she accepts you right off the bat.
Well, folks, I guess what we're saying is honor your pets while you still got them.
Yep.
Beyond that, folks, I mean, we're gearing up for the 700th video. You know, we're gearing up for it. Check it out.
Less than a week and a half, something like that at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's happening March 22nd. I feel like it's not going to premiere until like April 1st.
Because you have to actually get to $6.99.
No, we're at $6.99. But
because of the editing?
I just feel like it's going to take a minute to edit.
Oh, okay.
And I just I've been thinking about it. I'm like, is it the and I know this doesn't really matter. Is it the season finale of season 17 or is it the season premiere of season 18? And I don't know. Season premiere seems like a bigger deal than season finale.
That's interesting.
Even though that I know that doesn't matter and it doesn't actually mean anything.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be.
To me, it seems better as a season 18 premiere than a. Because then, and also, I think it's also because then it's the first video in the thumbnail, and so then it's like, I don't know, it's just right there, 700th video, the first picture on the playlist.
And you see Rosie O'Donnell.
Right.
I hope she's in the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she will be.
Yeah.
Well, folks, until then, we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the flip.
Stay out.
Stay out.
Hello.